Do you find yourself thinking about decisions that you made in your past around career direction, opportunities, and so forth, and really regretting those decisions and then thinking those thoughts over and over and over again um, to the point where you're just really using so much energy on those thoughts about the past that you're losing focus on the present? If so, you may be experiencing one of the symptoms of a mid career crisis, and that's that feeling of regret about the past. So, today, what we want to do is take a deeper dive into that symptom and look at how we can pivot it so that it really can be used to fuel forward momentum instead of drain really the all of the energy in your tank. Hi, I'm Jeanette, the North Down Coach, and thank you for joining me today as we take a look at this symptom of a mid career crisis. So, this feeling of regret probably is going over and over and over in your mind in various times. Maybe you're driving up to be in office days, and you're in the commute and you find yourself just thinking back, gosh, I wish I made this decision earlier, or if only I had gone that different direction. Well, that's not unusual, but it is a problem. So it's a problem because all of that energy actually isn't moving forward. It's just focused on things that we actually can't change in the past. So the key thing here is to take the energy that you're putting into all of those thoughts about past regrets and really utilizing them to fuel forward momentum. I know that's what I did as I went through mid-career crisis myself. Now, I didn't find myself necessarily sitting in a lot of regret about the past. I had other symptoms of mid-career crisis that were more debilitating for me. But in my situation, I'd say what I really used regret for was to actually fuel me through the transition to getting to the other side, to really what I hope to do in the future relative to my career that would bring me closer to the things that I really valued and feel the most fulfilled doing. For me, though, and probably for you, there's a big gap between the current circumstances and the dream of what could be, and a lot of change in there and fear associated with those changes. And so, what I found myself doing was using regret as my friend in jumping over that gap. So, regret helped me to think about, well, there's only a certain number of days that we all have, right? And so um, I want to, at this, Gen Xer 50 pluser age, I really want to maximize the time that I have in my career. And I want to be doing the work that I find brings me the most satisfaction. So I let the regret of, I don't want any more time to pass to get to that other side, really to fuel me forward. So instead of thinking about the things that I regretted, the decisions that I could have made differently, which of course I do have those. I have, now with the hindsight 2020 vision, I can look back and say, oh, well, I should have done X or I should have done Y. But instead of really focusing there, what I did is to really focus on how can I look regret in the face, thinking about it from a future perspective, and in this present moment where I have the opportunity to do things differently, really do things differently, even though there's fear and uncertainty and ambiguity to get through to the transition point. So that's my suggestion for how this particular symptom can be flipped from a past looking symptom to a real positive fuel for moving you forward. Think about what that endpoint is that you want to get to, and then think about the regret that you would feel if you didn't take action in the present moment, and then let that be the fuel to taking action. Thanks for joining me today. Please like, subscribe, share this with others. I post twice a week in different thoughts related to mid-career crisis and Gen X living, and I will be back with you in a couple more days with continued thoughts on the topic. In the meantime, have a wonderful day. Take care.